I started this journal when we went to Lanzarote for my mom's birthday. We couldn't celebrate earlier and we had to wait a few months for this trip to happen. And it was beautiful. Lanzarote is my favorite island, and I organized a very chill trip for my family. As soon as we arrived, we had a reservation in a beautiful restaurant, and we ate so good there. We ate so good in general during this trip. There was a machine inside the restaurant with these drawings, and I kept the restaurant one. The next day, we took the car and we went to a touristy place. We all had been there except for my mom, so we had to go, and she loved it. After that, I took them to my favorite beach. My best friend took me there last time I was here. I think last time was 6 years ago. I think I don't know. Um, the video must be here. The video must be here somewhere. It is one of my favorite places in the island. I think they all loved it. We had a reservation for that day to eat, and again, everything was delicious. We had two cheesecakes, and one was the regular one, and the other one was with berries. And oof, I still think about them, like so super delicious. We went grocery shopping and spent the rest of the day in the pool. The next day, we went to, I think, the most famous beach there. And yeah, the water was pretty cold, but we just loved it. We loved every minute spent there. We had some food and beers with us. It was great. It was a slow day. We went to the pool again and changed into new clothes, and we went to a wine cellar. We had cheese and wine, and it was good and beautiful. But it was even better because they had board games and we could play ¿Quién es quién? I think it's Guess Who in English. My mom and my sister went home a day earlier, so on our last day, my boyfriend and I we went to the most delicious bar. I cannot stop thinking about the meatballs. Once I was home, I received my new traveler's notebook, and I wanted to write about that because even though my passport is my favorite one, I have a special place in my heart for this little one because it's always with me. We had some quiet days at home, taking naps, being just the three of us together. We take Umi to the beach a lot. The problem is she's always running around like crazy and she cannot stop. It's impossible for her to be still. So it's not like a oh nice day at the beach, super relaxing. It's just 2 hours of crazy Umi going everywhere and doing everything. She's restless. These were last days at home reading off campus until it was time to leave for Amsterdam. I was sad. I cried a little bit at the airport once I was alone because Umi is still a baby and I didn't want to miss out on moments with her and her dad. So I was feeling a little bit emotional. But suddenly I was there and I had to go to work at Cafe Analog. So crazy, right? I received a beautiful gift from Wenya and I wanted to journal about that because it was very special. My first weekend there was magical. I met my friends. We went to grab some beers. We also went to a Korean place. Hani recommended me, and yeah, we took some pictures there. It was lovely. Um, yeah, it was just a lovely first weekend. I was tired though. I feel like the first 2 weeks I couldn't sleep properly. I couldn't rest, but I was so happy at the same time. We went to Minsk the next day to meet Tai. She had a meeting there, and it was just the best excuse to buy my favorite Soramame ink. I journal about what we ate and what we did, but I didn't write much because I asked my friends to write a little something on my journal. So I thought, like, I don't know, my little journal didn't need more information, just pictures and their words. We had a breakfast in a beautiful place, and my best friend was super obsessed after. Like, I want to go back, Anna. But yeah, it was super good. We ate super good. We enjoyed our time together. But this weekend was so short that we ended up talking about meeting again in Portugal. I really treasure these days, my friends. Oh yeah, I went to work really early that day. I couldn't sleep. I was so nervous and I went to the airport to pick up Victor. My legs were shaking. Um, but yeah, the first day we went to Vondel Park and we walked, we had beers. Since we came back from Japan, he's obsessed with yakiniku, so we went to a Korean barbecue place and we loved it. It was amazing. He joined me at work and we enjoyed the rest of our days at places I saved on Google Maps. We were so happy to be together that we couldn't ask for more. Well, actually, yeah, we were missing Umi a lot. One thing I like about Amsterdam is that is super, super pet friendly. So yeah, we both wished she was there. We took Victor to Efteling. He's not the biggest roller coaster fan, but I think he had fun. I think he enjoyed the theme park. We had a lovely breakfast the next morning, and we visited a city by the sea. It was such a lovely week. Maybe this is too much information, but how is it possible to fall even more in love after 5 years? It's insane. Here I collected all the receipts from all the places we went to eat. This is Bon Burger. I love the place. It was decorated with so many candles. I love it. The smash burger was insane. So good. And it was time for him to leave, so I was there just alone, crying again at the airport because I'm super dramatic. And because I was feeling lonely, I went to buy a few friends for my desk. I kept reading my book, going to bars, going to Pizza Project, which is my favorite pizza place in Amsterdam. And finally, Hani arrived and we launched the journals. So the rest of the trip was a little bit hectic, but very fun. Just working at the store and going to new places. Honey and I had a movie date. We didn't like the movie much. I'm sorry, honey, I chose wrong. But the food was really good after. The next day, I had a movie date all by myself. I went to see The Mandalorian and Grogu, like that movie. It was okay. It was like watching 3 episodes in a row, and I liked the TV show, so it was good. The cinema was breathtakingly beautiful. I wish we had a similar place at home. It was so beautiful. I didn't want to leave. Last weekend, I spent it with my best friend and his girlfriend. They took me to a theme park in Germany and we had so much fun. It was amazing. Like the roller coasters were amazing. Sophia and her husband came and I was so happy just sharing that moment with them. Because I knew I couldn't go to their stationery cafe in July, I stole this beautiful stamp they created for the occasion and I journal about how cool Honey is using Sophia's packaging. And finally, I was home with so many memories. Umi went crazy at the airport, but super, super crazy. I would love for her to be able to understand that I left, but that I missed her every single day. It took me only 2 months to finish this. I guess when I'm traveling and making so many new memories, like I just cannot stop journaling. I thought like, oh, I should have included more pages or something, but thank goodness I didn't because it was already super, super chunky and very difficult to close. I was having a hard time deciding which one I was going to use next. So I video call Victor. I never do this. I always decide for myself. But this time, I don't know. I wanted him to choose. He chose the blue one. Here, I wasn't sure why I didn't journal in the cover, so I want to do that in this new one. I've been loving my one book July. Well, my one summer book. I don't know. The pen is so beautiful. Thank you again, Andrea. I'm so happy. Just looking at it makes me so happy. So yeah, let's make more memories this summer and make this chunky again.